Pepe, this is Dada.
Yes, Dada.
Say, Meme, Dada.
Meme, Dada.
Good morning to you, too, you stupid kid. 21 years of age and talks like
I believe you.
What the hell's wrong with you, Barry? God, you're a man now. Talking like What's wrong with you?
I don't believe in the afterlife.
I was going to ask you that seriously. That's why I held...
Oh, you mean they were a joke and...
Well, no, seriously, because I know you are, at least this week, unless your luck changes, of the Jewish persuasion,
Yes.
and I happen to know, because I'm brilliant, and know all sorts of things about religious philosophy. So...
Well, you're qualified to speak on this subject because you had Rosh Hashanah dinner over at my house, and you're just
true.
about a full-fledged Jew right now.
That's true, yes.
But no, most people of the Jewish persuasion do not practice the belief of life after death.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't myself either. The only person I believe in right now is Tommy Lasorda. When he tells me the Dodgers are coming back next year, I believe Tommy.
You believe Tommy.
And I'm waiting. What other hope is there for next year but the Dodgers to come back?
You're right.
So that's about my only belief.
Would you like to, if you believed in it, come back as Tommy Lasorda? Think
Why
of
not?
eating.
Sure. I've always wanted to meet Frank Sinatra.
Oh, yes. Well, I think that pretty much settles it. And I think, therefore, I don't think we asked you, but since you're on the line, go ahead.
Good morning, Dick.
Yes.
I disagree with Barry. I'm of the Jewish persuasion.
You are of the Jewish persuasion. We have a Jew on the phone. Hey. Yes, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's okay. And I do believe I'm going to come back as Cardinal Sokola.
Cardinal Sokola?
I think we're being set up.
Uh-huh. Okay, we continue here. Cardinal Sokola, yes.
Eventually will be known around the world as Pope Sokola.
Oh, you're getting us off again today. We're going to have a great day of humor.
Love it.
Thank you, baby. You know, you try to be deeply intellectual.
Yes.
You know, you come on here prepared with these surveys.
Yeah.
And yet people like, is that Mike? I think it's Mike. He comes on here and just ruins the whole thing. It's awful. I'm not going to be serious with you ever again. Unless you want to breathe heavy with me this Friday night, I have absolutely nothing to do. Not you, Seal. I'm talking to an audience out there.
Emphysema, Dick?
Let's go through some of the great music I'm going to play today.
What are you going to play today?
Hey, the best of Fres Prado. Let's see, what else do we have here? How about the best of Hugo Montenegro? He's one of my Earl Grant.
Oh, yeah.
Who didn't make it into the 20th century, but nevertheless left us an album. How about Les Elgart and his orchestra? Hey, the beat of the big band, Tommy Dorsey and his beat. How about Tootie's trumpet? Herbie Alpert and the Tijuana Brass play the greatest hits of Ralph Nader. Al Hurt. Yes, indeed. Well, we got some really great music here for you. I can hardly wait to hear it.
It's the baby.
And
We're going to go turn on Shirley Tuna now.
indeed. I think I'll be doing a lot of singing this morning. It's about 19 minutes past 6 o'clock. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Don't blame things like that on Mike from Arleta.
All right, then who was that?
I have no idea. This is Mike from Arleta.
Oh, this is Mike from Arleta.
Now, I used that joke about 4 years ago, so that wasn't me.
Well, what I want you to do is get on the phone and get back to the Mike that I thought was you, and then, accuse him of stealing your stuff there, okay?
That's what I'm going to have to do. We have to talk to these people.
Okay, Michael. Thank you, babe.
See you later.
Well, I guess it is time to say buon mattina to our engineer, Giuseppe Fugi. How are you, babe? Como va? And, of course, to Barry Bibica, we say shalom. And, naturally, Joe Butita, now newspaper and television star. In fact, they used a piece of his UCLA-Stanford game on Channel 2 News last night. Completely. Well, they really didn't use... They used a hunk of film from the UCLA game that Joe Butita called play-by-play last Saturday. But they didn't use the audio, just just the video. Ralph Story did the audio on it, but I mean, it was close, at least. Joe McDonough will be here to tell us about Joe Butita, who needs a lot of explanation. Marty Alfred. Now, this morning, Marty's going to come in here at 8 o'clock and tell us about this prime rate, 14.5%. The prediction now is the prime rate will go to 15%. That's worse than my agent. In other words, what we're facing, what we're all facing. If you're thinking about buying a new car, the top of the year, or a new house, or you need a lot of money, and the bank likes you, they send you a lot of that flaky literature. That means you're a prime customer. I get a lot of, I have one of those 10 plan accounts there, and I'm always in balance. I'm so good with that. And therefore, the bank likes me. And what they do, they always send me everything. I know about everything there is to know about my bank. For example, there's a lady by the name of Maida. Maida must be about, in her 50s somewhere. She's having a baby. Well, they made up a big brochure, and they sent that to me. I don't know which branch that Maida is having a baby in, but I'm glad to know stuff like that. That's the bulk of my mail. Well, at any rate, I'm a preferred customer. Now, if you are a preferred customer, you are going to be paying, along with me, if I want to borrow any money for anything, 15%. Get that. 12.5% for you youngsters who can't balance the checkbook. 12.5%. And it ain't going to get no better. It's a great way to beat inflation. A great way, according to all of these people down in Washington that we put down there to tell us, how to be happy and make America a better place to live. Boy, I'm for writing in Ray Breen for president. I tell you, I've had it with all of this. Ray Breen may be a fascist, and of course he is. He writes in Adolf Hitler every 4 years, but the thing is, the man makes some sense. Fuji.
See, Dick, did you hear President Jimmy yesterday? He said he doesn't care, Dick, whether he wins the election or not. He's going to keep this thing going till we get out of this inflated money system. That's what he said, Dick. Did you hear him?
So we'll keep,
See,
so we'll keep raising the rate. Who gets hurt, though?
Everybody gets hurt because the little man gets hurt. He can't borrow any money to do anything. It makes a tight money.
Yeah.
See?
So they don't want us to buy. If we don't buy
See.
as consumers, then we go into recession.
Depression. See.
Recession that leads into a depression.
See. That's right.
So then, he doesn't buy anything. I mean, he's got an expense account. Everything's free. He hasn't had to borrow money since he's been president. I mean, that's all very nice for him to say. But he ain't out here in the world, the real world. We're out here in the world. This is where it is. Is Mrs. Fred Stevens going to be with us? Of course she is. She's going to have the traffic. Whether it's down there or not, she'll make it up and give you some of the great traffic reports of all times. And then, of course, you've heard him already. This man, who unfortunately is not even qualified to be the belly of a crippled ant, nevertheless survives in a world of benevolent people such as we are here at the radio station, simply because we're good people. He doesn't do it very well, but he does it. I'm talking about the news. It is far less than network quality because he is too puny. We're speaking of Ed Zeal. I don't want to talk to him or anybody else. It's 24 minutes past 6 o'clock in the morning. 24-6. No, it isn't. It's 24 past. I'm looking for a record I can play. They're taking all the music out of here. Hell, I've played all of this stuff. Anybody have any requests? I'm going to play 2 records this morning, the same 2 I think I played yesterday.
The newsroom requests Melancholy Baby.
Melancholy Baby, come to me, my...
World on a String.
World on a String, okay? Come to me, my melancholy baby, 'cause I got the world on a string. How about Kermit the Frog? Hey, there's one of my favorites. I like him as a Muppet, but I don't know how I'm going to like him as a singer. Everything's set up. And so into a queen... We're getting Kermit the Frog here ready. And so into a queen's garden we all go here, pushing back the rusting gate. You couldn't wait a minute, could you hear? I'm into something right now.
Really?
Huh?
Really?
Is this important?
Of course. Calling you is always important.
Well, okay, then what's it about now?
No, I was just wondering, I thought I would be talking to someone else, but I was going to tell someone to tell you were really on top form yesterday, and you sound like you're going to have another day like that today.
Really?
You do. And do you have an engineer working there by the name of Tom Patterson?
Yes, I do. Why, has he gotten you in trouble or something that you want to tell me about?
No, I just think somebody should say what a nice job he does from time to time.
Really? Why? Are you related to Tom Patterson?
No, my son, we're just friends from school.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he's a very nice young man.
Yes, he is. I think so.
He's a pervert, you know.
Well, that's, beside the point.
Well, it really is. I suppose everyone has a right to their own religious beliefs. I thank you very much for calling and interrupting what was going to be brilliant.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You did? Wait, where was I here? Oh, yes. And so we say good morning to Harold. Good morning, Harold. Same to you, you dumb snake. And up onto the yellow brick path. And there in the left rear of the garden on a rather chilly but nice 56-degree morning here in the valley at the present time, there it stands. Proud. It needs watering and needs fertilizing. I must get around to that. The Tender Young Cypress in the Queen's Garden. Looking as good as its master this morning, who looks absolutely sensational. We got a meeting today, right, baby? Yeah, we got a meeting. So I really look nice. Don't I look nice? Do I look nice? That casual Connecticut look I have. The open-throated collar, the very good cashmere black sweater. You know who gave me this? My ex-wife. That woman has such taste in clothing. No taste in husbands. But, boy, great taste in clothes. Is it a good-looking sweater?
Mm-hmm. You look kind of chic, you know?
Yeah, very chic. Yeah, yes, indeed. Thank you, Barry. Good, Dada. God, we gotta do something about him. All right, now, where was I? I'm practically off the air is what I am, because we're almost at 10 o'clock. This damned intro. One of these mornings, get me started on the intro. I just hate to get started because I know I'm going to have to play some music, and I really don't want to play any music. But we do have Kermit the Frog coming up for you. Hey, I'm really looking forward to that one. We'll get to it in a minute. All right, now, we said good morning to the Tender Young Cypress. Finally, let us get to the people that are really important, the audience. All right, to the audience, as I seek your love and attention for this 10th day of October 1979, a good morning from Sweet Dick Whittington.